As you wish. I'll see it. Where there's a pick, there's a way.
You were saying?
Ahoy.
Aye? Hmm?
Your order?
What is it? What is it? I'll deal with this. Of course. Leave it to me.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run!
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they? Spoken like we'll rebuild bigger and better, with reinforced walls. The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against. She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka. Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with clear skies.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into...
Watcher.
The voice of the Pallid Knight shakes the earth. You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the God of Death.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned. Intriguing.
The Pallid Knight stares...
While attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all in the space beside Bareth. An eye blinks open. They are round, keen eyes of Kith. The slit eyes of snakes. The small...
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a Pale Elf.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
We see between the strings of the world, and Eothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet what tune he plays we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats. Galawain, the changeling, arrives. And he brings with him the wild heart of Aora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform. From out of the water rears a glowing lure. Then the head of a gigantic...
Eothas is nothing if not rich.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of wind through trees.
Hunger will drive the most pathetic of... If his journey leads him back to us, he has...
Eothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan.
The doors lining the walls of Bareth's warped pieces of ancient armor, and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder. A man forged in metal stands before you. Twin flame, he walks forward. With each halting, jerky step, you're assaulted with the unbearable screech of metal grinding upon metal.
We should destroy Eothas, that we might reforge. He could be a weapon that all of us might wield.
Abaddon's words carry the heat of the forge. Behind them, you hear the clang and clatter of hammer on...
Abaddon speaks with wisdom. He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Margaret would stir the earth beneath...
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic Magrin.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Aora, I doubt fire and water will be but I will bear down upon Eothas with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I'm...
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
Dark, inky tears fall.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty, mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Eothas has thrust upon us.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, while's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back, but only the Pallid Knight.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Eothas care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air.
We can wait no longer. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Water begins to creep across the floor. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you, splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes. The gods are gone.
Your coming is a favorable omen already. Such modest. You happen by a time when our rivals bicker and tear. It does not take a priest to see how the gods send us an outsider to dig under the skin of our enemies. Save your manners for my sister, Kohopa. I will not paddle around the island. My sister wants to know if you are as useful as Akira. But I hear whispers that you visited the Hazanui's Adra lighthouse. Too much has happened for you to waste words with the royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden.
I'll see it done.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Neketaka.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
The belly of the great eel roars with hunger.
It is high time we spoke away from the exhaustive filter of the court. My children, Kohopa and Tangaloa, it is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my door.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children. Trick with cats, of course, is you gotta ignore them first. Get them interested.
We are of one mind. My mother taught me to bait an enemy into the open. Give it comfort and confidence. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there? The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness? Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders. What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on. If Aethys makes for Magrin's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron. Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared for my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magrin's teeth, Aethys follows a rich in the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's anvil. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight. If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the dead fire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come. What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bereth? Akira, if you recall history, then you know why My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
Don't get too cozy, Highness. That false sense of security will get you into trouble.
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me easy prey. This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaro Atoll. The voices of the dead echo through Tangaloa's mouth, wailing of their missteps in life. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water.
Pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness. We can...
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water? Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons. Akira, I ask, the guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
Who is this guy? Oh, what the fuck? You son of a bitch. Man, that's some bullshit. I could go out to an actual foreign landscape and go on an adventure much more interesting than this game and the time it takes to fucking load one thing. The actual game under the load times is a 10 out of 10, but the load times bring it down to an 8. Now I gotta do this bullshit. A load screen, a load screen, a load screen, a load screen. Leave the area, another load screen. Oh, man. Yeah, Pac-Man sounded pretty goddamn good right now. Pac-Man Gioni. That's Chuck's brother. Jesus Christ. There's these goddamn stairs down. Is that it? That's it? Oh. Shit, I'm almost out of here. Who's this?
What do you need of me? Well? Goodbye.
I don't need no dude with glasses in my party, I don't think. My God. Oh. Oh my God, I finally do what I need to do now. which is sit through another goddamn load screen. Brass Citadel. I'm not gonna go through the load times of meeting this bitch. I'm saving and calling it a day on Pillars for now, man. Good game, but Jesus Christ, you need something else to do while it loads.
After spending so much time with Connor, I'm surprised. You're nothing like him.
Guess poetry just has that effect on me.
What is your business at the Brass Citadel? You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot. Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs. Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right.
We'll see about that. What am I supposed to meet? I don't know.
Well, you could certainly do worse when it comes to family.
With sails unfurled and sword held high, to battle for glory.
Why does your Ranga carve his name into a rock?
Yeah, there's a lot going on now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm saving for now. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'd rather just eat pellets. Jesus.